There we go. So we live with the official Goal Trainers podcast, and right in front of me is one of my brothers, dear friends, Ahmad Mansour. He's Syrian. He came to the Netherlands. Right now, he's studying in international business and management at the Han. But
Yes.
there's so much more to you. Welcome, brothers. Good to see you.
Well, thank you, bro. Thank you so much for holding, inviting me for this interview. And I'll introduce myself a little bit shortly. Yes, I am Ahmad Mansour uh, from Syria, 29 years old. So I immigrated to Netherlands 4 years and a half ago, and now I am here in Netherlands, and I am a first year student at Han International Business Communication. I am a kind of a sportive guy. So, and this is how I met Basso, and we did many nice, great workout together.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, man. And from like moment one that we met, um, I saw you had a type of vibe, a type of inspiration, a type of drive to always go on, and that really caught on to me. I remember one of the first conversations that we had was
Yeah.
about you talking about, well, I came here and I felt like so many people did didn't try their hardest to actually um, to actually develop, and which is totally understandable, but you use sports for yourself and for others to do so. And I've always been interested in how you came to this point. Why sports? Why is moving such a big thing and such an important thing in your life?
Uh, Yes, it's kind of the it's like what is in your what is in your bag. It's like who is drives you to do what is incoming for you. And I mean, like I came to Netherlands and I have a little bit bad experience in Syria. It's not bad experience, but it's was a bad situation. And I came here and I was like, to be honest, like oh, like high buildings, like street stuff, nice structure. Oh, I will be lost. And
Yeah,
I have family. So Ahmad have to work hard. What? How you can make family? I went to library. I thought I there everyone like what to studying. I want to like I get later and a membership in gym. Everyone sporting with headphones. Nobody talk to anyone. You cannot. Everyone is busy with his own stuff, bro. I say running. Running is my favorite sport. I will go do some running. I was doing running and I saw some other guys who are active outside. I am a human being. I need to see people, bro. Brother, like I need to interact with people. I need to like see how this life was here where I was 25 years here. How what is the difference and what is the nice? And I want to read minds. I want to see people know about me and I want to know about this. And I saw like people who do some runnings outside. Sometimes when you came across each other, they like greeting you. And yeah, by accident, I saw some parks, people like doing push-ups. So and they have like nice music next to them, and they are using their. And I said, oh, this is my really my type, you know. I don't like gym. I will go like this. So I went there. To be honest, was a little bit shame. I couldn't do one pull-ups in that time.
yeah,
And the guys who are always outside, they are very professional in pull-ups or stuff. But I can say it was something like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. As like and I introduce myself clearly to the guys, and I say, yeah, I would like to learn a sport, but I also like looking for more social. Like it's not I can also came here on my own later and learn, but I want to have friends. You know,
yeah. Of course,
I
yeah.
am because oh yeah, you are welcome to join us on Monday and Wednesday. We are here. We can speak English for you. No mind. You don't speak Dutch. We can speak English to you. We explain to you. We help you. We have extra pants. You can use it. And yeah, it's gonna be nice. And it start like this. So I came here and later I sport helped me a little bit. It was my first step to the an integration, or like to enter the Dutch like community and have some real like friends where can, you know, when you are like standing, then when you are like doing like, let's say like a high like reps or something of like like difficult exercise, then you are finding someone like, yes, Ahmad, yes, then all of them shouting. Yeah, then you feel a little bit home or in a family. And this is where I start to get my adrenaline.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, that's really nice. So it's actually, it's the combination of social interaction as well as feeling home and interacting with more people, getting more into society. So all these things contributed to you getting consistent in training.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Because what I noticed, well, we know each other for about maybe 2 years now, and
Yeah.
every moment that we talk, whether it's about your education, whether it's about work, whether it's about sports, you always find either a beautiful story, but a big motivation from within to do what you are doing. And I'm interested, and I think many more people are interested, how are you able to always be motivated and work so hard for that which you believe in?
Yeah, motivation, it's something like I always say for people, like people who say like denies I have a like an inner motivation, or like an inner like full like box which full with motivation. I don't know how these people live, but I understand them in a way they didn't search deep inside themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need an external motivation, except in some like situation and hard difficult situation you could find like a motivated like a friend who help you to be a little bit dig deep in yourself to find your motivation from inside. But external factors, let's say, to help, but all motivations, all energy came from you. And this is depends on the way of thinking. So a person, me, it's I am always thinking in a positive way. And when I am thinking in a negative way, I do like that way, but I am turning it to be like a critical way to like to improve myself. So I wanna like, why I cannot do handstand, for example, in sport. Yes, I will do handstand. I have two hands, other people have two hands. I can like stand up, down, and or down, up. I will do it the same. And the same thing in my study, in university. So I grow up in a culture where they tell you you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do that. And one of this, you are not good in mathematics, you are not good in mathematics, you are good in language, you cannot be good in both of them together. And then in one moment, I did where I was thinking, I was like, no, I can be good in both. I can be even more than two. So I was like always searching inside me, looking for the answers. And in one moment, I stopped looking for these answers for these people. So I was looking for answers for my own question. Can I do it? So I found in my body, myself, my mind tell me I can do everything. So when you tell me, can you do it? If you ask me, can you do it? It's different from when I ask myself, can I do it?
Yeah.
So I think you get my point in this. So when I ask myself a question, I challenge myself more because I know myself and my ability and capability, all of this, more than you are like, you know me, or other people who ask me, or my teacher or myself. Can I do it? Is different from when someone else asks me, can you do it? Or would you like to do it? Or would you be able to do it? And when I ask myself, I know I am challenging myself that I can do it. So I found all my motivation inside me, inside my, I have like an active energy where I can found it. I just have the ability to turn every negative situation to a positive situation. And
Wow.
I am not unique with this. I know a lot of people, they have this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel the same way, but the way that you explain it, it resonates. It really resonates. So it's a combination of thinking positive and also digging deep into yourself with honesty, asking yourself the question and making it a challenge. Can I do this? Yes, because I want to do it.
yeah. And I just like start to be a little bit say I have I have a lot of ability and I want to use it in different situations. I'm not here in this life to do one thing. So even if I am able to do, let's say I am good in my study, I am sitting behind the computer all the day doing financial stuff and accounting and all research and about business. That doesn't mean I am like when I am like in a student in a school and like so yeah now I am in quarantine but like so was in the student and stuff, so I cannot go be in a park jumping from bars to bars. And doesn't mean also, like, to be honest, some people think that people who are always with business or stuff, they are not interested with sport, or maybe they eat all, they have more money or something. No, I eat healthy. I think eating healthy also something to do with me. So I am eat healthy food all the time. I am it's keep my mind thinking positive. I am doing my regular exercises, and I also, this has kept me more positive when I have contact with the new friends who are friendship I created here in Netherlands. And I also try to keep contact with my friends in Syria and in different countries. So I am trying to be a social human being as much as I can. I am doing my best. So I am not living inside the small moment, bad moment I have it in my life. No, I left this behind, or I do have it now, but I use this to be like as like a fuel when I want to jump high. I have like a bad moment. Oh yes, I can beat it as I beat the first one, as I beat 101 before it. So I just like use it as a fuel.
You
But
use
no,
the memory to actually move on
yes.
further. So, on that same note, you did came from Syria. You went to the Netherlands. You've had some challenges over there. I think I can call it like that. And what is one of the biggest things, or what are one of the few things that you learned from living there and the transition to here to the Netherlands?
Uh, well, there was one big shock for me when I came to Netherlands, and about myself. I used to study and read more English in Syria and stuff, so I have some literature, and so I wasn't kind of in a bubble in Arabic bubble or something. So I have a little bit an overview about how people live outside, but on books or in movies and films or movies.
Yeah.
But when I saw it outside, I thought it will be so easy for me to mix or integrate with Dutch guys, with international culture outside, with people who lives in Europe, maybe in the students who are here, because I am an open-minded person. When I came here and I started to see many things, different things, I never saw it in my cultures here. I figured out I am completely not an open-minded person. That was a very big challenge. Describing yourself like an open-minded person. Wait, go live in another culture, then come tell me I am an open-minded person. And living in another culture different from when you travel to like for vacation in another culture in another country. I came here, I found a million things which I don't agree, and especially when you are trying to make like friends or like friends who you want them to be like your family here, your brothers or this. So like, oh my god, they are doing this, I cannot agree with this, or they are eating this, and you are using your stereotyping, and this has influenced you, and you have to show respect, but you have to reach a moment where you accept others people
Yeah.
actions, not because you are an open-minded or something, because it's different culture. It doesn't mean you are true, they are false, they are true, you are false. And also it was later was a challenge, because the culture here, I am a person against a culture. I start to suit like after a while that I am wrong and they are right. So in the first position, when I came to Netherlands, I thought they are wrong and I am right. Later it turned other. And here later I have to find the balance.
Yeah.
The balance and doing your like showing, and this is what I like Netherlands about, and Dutch people, they are very open-minded for this. You can do whatever you want. you are yourself. But I found it more in sport, because I joined many like activities in Netherlands. Like I was doing an internship in ABN AMRO Bank, and I did in kind of another like projects and stuff in Netherlands and also in Europe. But I've never been myself except in sport.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Clear. So through the time, you've told me many stories that went beyond my comprehension. Like some stories are really. Sometimes you told me stories that even when I went to bed in the evening, I still thought about it. And I would love to invite you to share one of the stories that comes up, and the lessons that you got from it. Yeah, so take a moment. If there's a story that comes up that you would like to share, would love to hear it and to share it with the people.
yeah, there is two stories, to be honest. I would share one really about me, and it happens to me, and the other one, it's kind of a metaphorical story. So it's up to you which one I can start.
Let's start with you. Let's start with you.
I had a call. I had a call with my mom 2-3 days ago, and I was telling her about my experience after 4 years when I crossed the sea as a refugee because of our situation. I think all the world knows how the Syrian people immigrate from Turkey to Greece. All this was plastic boats, and was many disasters. Was people who die in the sea. I was in a boat, and was 50 people in the same boat, and we were crossing the between like sailing, let's say, immigrating from Turkey to Greece. And later the guy who would drive the boat, like he jumped back, and we left alone there. And so I was the closest person to the like I don't know, to the, so I will have to take over, and I took over. But and I am a Muslim, and also other guys, there are like most of them Muslims and stuff. And I saw I felt we are in the middle of the sea. We were in the middle of the sea for 4 hours and a half, and with a small boat, and where water started to came in. And I want to read kind of a little bit of Quran, or like I want to calm myself because I am afraid from inside. But and 50 person in front of me, cats, women, and guys and men, they are looking at my eyes. If I do like this, they are like watching me like 100%. I couldn't do anything, and I felt responsible for these people. So if I am gonna get afraid, when you have friends or people are very attached to you in one moment, if you feel afraid, even if you are trying to not expose, like make it outside or like appeal, they will feel it.
Yeah.
These people were like feeling my like fear, and that's time, in place of like reading the Quran, I start to sing. We have like an Arabic song about the like sailing in the sea or stuff, and I start to sing. And after 5 minutes, all the people were like laughing and singing, and it was very dangerous moment, but people start to laugh. And believe me, you would like to have like a smile on a face of person who is like fearing or stuff, like he forget his moment or where he is, or like I am in a danger. So I do remember this story because your fear, your like feelings is in way or other attached to other people who are around you. And in also when you are happy, when you are sad, when you have a big problem, sometimes you don't share it, but people feel it. People feel you. So, and that's what I felt in that moment. And I felt that people were like watching me, and I am afraid inside, and they are like, oh, please don't be afraid, because we are afraid, you are afraid. So this was my story about myself. And I feel like always, like if I am afraid of something, it's not I am destroying myself, or like I am depression in myself. I am also influence the other guys or the friends who are missing me in this moment, and I used to be with them or with my family on. So I don't like that at all. I figured that like 4 years ago, to be honest. And the second story, the metaphorical, like it was about a guy, and here there's a like, I know the guys will understand the story. There was a guy who's sitting on a beggar who like big people and asks for help or stuff or some exchange. He is sitting on his box, and for far let's say long time ago, and there was like a stranger who passed by, and he asked him like, do you have an exchange for me or something? He said, no. What is your point? I need help. I have no money to make like give you an exchange or something. He said like, oh, I have one question for you. What are you sitting on? He said, it's an old box. And I said, I am sitting on it as long as I can remember. He said, have you ever looked inside it? He said, no. Why do I? What is your point? He said, just take a look inside it. He said, yeah, it's locked. It's a very old box, and it's locked. So he said, yeah, manage it. You have to look inside it. Later on, the bigger he looked, he broke the lock and the box, and he opened it. It was full with gold. It's a metaphorical story, but we are human beings. We are sitting on box of the box is like here. We have something inside us, but we never looked in it. We never looked in it. You have to look, and some of us have many boxes. Some of us has look like take like a shallow look, go look deep. Everyone is sitting on a box. Everyone has his own box, but he doesn't need the stranger to come tell him look inside or so. Don't go ask people about help immediately. There are people gonna help you all the time. We are here. Some people are for you always, but before you go ask people, look inside the box. You have it.
What I wish, because these stories are truly amazing, and I'm 100% sure that we will bring out these stories, not only here, but in different ways as well. Because the way that you tell these stories is so powerful. But what I wish is that for everyone who's watching this podcast and who just heard this story is going to look inside their own box, is going to dig deep and find out their own qualities, bring it upwards and work with it. But do you have an advice how to open that box, how to look in it? How do you do it?
Don't be afraid of your mind. Your mind is like picking a subject to think about it, or like you never be like have the let's say the guts to think about this subject. No, think about it, challenge yourself. And as I said in the beginning of the video, like ask yourself, don't let people ask you, can you do it? Go sit with yourself and ask, can I do it? Can I think about the subject? I cannot do my exams good, or I cannot do my workout good, or I am not able to eat healthy. I am not a social person. No, say, can I make friendship with people? Why I cannot? So it's like you. This is what I mean. Think with you. Make a 5 to 10 minutes in a day to sit with yourself, and always don't be afraid of the subject or to think about like what other people call it negative thoughts. You, even if you have a negative thought, you will have the energy to change it to be positive. I am sure.
Yeah. That's a very, very powerful vision, brother. Thank you. And I hope, but I know people watching this can actually portray this on themselves. Don't be afraid of your own mind. Challenge it, and it will bring out the best for you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Okay, I noticed that one really got to me. Those two stories were amazing. They really were. I've always noticed that from the moment on that we've met, the coffees that we drank, the food that we ate at your place, the many workouts that we did, it really feels like family. I'm very thankful for that. And as one of the last questions, I would love to ask you, in this world that we live in, and in the different worlds that you have seen, the many perspectives that you have, what are you thankful for?
Well, I told you before, when I came here, I immediately recognized I lost it. when you are in a society here between your family and your friends, pray you will never lose them. They are one. Yes, those are your family, your friends, and I think also in the same line with them, your health. Whatever happened to you, like problem or not problem or something, to be able to escape or to recover on your own, or just ask your family if you have a family. Better when you go like and you depend on others like it, or ask strangers who you don't know them.
Yeah.
They help you, but I mean, to be able to help is better to be able to ask for help. There's difference between to ask for help and ask people to help them. So be a positive person in this community and a service. If you have some problems now, try to overcome them, try to beat these problems. Know that there are some people who are waiting for your help and to teach them how you beat your problems. Some people are waiting for your help. Help yourself first and go help the other people because they are waiting for your help. That's what I want to say. And it's a blessed when you are able to help people. It's a good place when you are able to help other people.
Powerful and very clear, man. Okay, brother. So many beautiful words have been said. So many lessons have been shared from how not to fear your own mind to how it is to come in this new society, and how you got introduced to the social system, how you got introduced into the society, how training works for you, how you stay motivated, and how you dig deep. So many amazing things to actually even go on, but otherwise we'll be talking for 2-3 hours, and we'll do that another time. I think I would love to invite you to do another podcast later on and to talk about some more subjects. And for now, I would love to invite you to add anything that you would love to add, anything that you would like to tell. It's totally open. It's up to you.
No, I would like just to wish in this very difficult time, like with Corona, and I don't know if even later people will watch this after this time. Everyone has like on his own personal individual, he will has a very difficult hard time and situation, but also now we are as a community and a world, we are having this difficult time. I wish everyone strength, and I hope that all of us, we will be a little bit more awareness, like have some level of awareness to stay home but stay positive, and we are responsible for each other in a way or other. So that's what I want to add. And we care about each other. I care about other people. I care about you even when you don't care about me. It's not. This is what I want to add to the people. And about the second podcast, I would like to do that, but let's say after Corona, then we can maybe speak a little bit about this situation and what we have done here with it.
Definitely.
But we care about you. That's what I want to say. We care about you.
That's a beautiful way to finish this, man. I have no further comments. Thank you so much. Much love, many blessings.
Thank you.